Hey there, it's Dylan with Balloon Real Estate Brokerage, and congratulations, because if you're watching this video, it means you found a home that you're happy with, that you see yourself offering on. So today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 potential responses we can get from a seller after you submit an offer to buy their home. First things first, it takes 3 things to submit an offer. Number 1 is the offer itself. It's a 18-page document from the California Association of Realtors. We sign that together, you and me. Number 2 is the pre-approval letter from your lender. Number 3 is the proof of funds for your deposit, your down payment, and your closing costs. If you're VA, you still need the proof of funds because it shows the funds for your initial deposit, which I'll talk about in another video. Now, jumping into the offer responses. Number 1, which is the most rare, the seller accepts your offer. Option 2, the seller rejects your offer. And option 3, the seller counters your offer. Now, option 3 has part 1 and part 2. We'll get to that later. We'll go back to number 1 for now. We submit our offer and the seller accepts our offer. This is the most rare, but obviously it's the most desirable outcome for us. It means the seller had 0 faults with your offer. They didn't need to counter any terms. They didn't need to counter price. They didn't need to counter the closing day. And they outright accepted your offer as is. This is the best possible news. Once we get this, we proceed with opening escrow. Congratulations. Option 2, the seller rejects our offer. This is always hard to hear, but the more common times that I see it is when we submit on an extremely competitive property where the seller might receive 30 offers. Now, I just had this happen. My buyer's offer was outright rejected because my buyer was using a loan to buy a fixer-upper property, and the seller had 10 cash offers. So of those 10 cash offers, it was enough for them to entertain without even needing to counter one of the finance buyers. That's why our offer was outright rejected. Now, option 3 is getting a counter offer. This is the most common outcome that we get. Now, there are 2 types of counter offers. Number 1 is a single seller counter offer. This is where the seller responds to our offer exclusively. They might have multiple offers, they might only have our offer, but they're only responding to ours. They respond with terms in the situation that is brought to us in a situation where we receive a single counter offer is a desirable one. Because if we accept all of the terms of the seller's single counter offer and send that accepted counteroffer back to the seller, we are automatically locked in contract. Congratulations, we head to escrow. The seller no longer has the right to entertain other offers or accept other offers or even counter other offers. If we have a fully executed contract after accepting a single seller counteroffer and the seller got a better, higher price cash offer from somebody else, they don't get to proceed with that and cancel with us. They don't have that ability. They're locked in a contract with us. When I receive a single counter offer from a seller, I am very ecstatic, and I always call my buyers right away and tell them the good news because we have an opportunity to enter escrow merely by accepting all the terms of the seller single counter offer. Now, conversely, part 2 of part 3, which is the counter offer, is a seller multiple counter offer. Here's what it looks like. A seller lists their home for sale, they receive multiple offers, they respond to multiple offers. Ours is only one of the offers they're responding to. Typically, when we get a seller multiple counter offer, it says something like, buyer to submit their highest and best price, buyer to close quickly, buyer to remove these following contingencies. Now, we as the buyer could accept all of the terms on the seller multiple counter offer and submit our best price on that counter offer. But when we submit it back to the seller still has the right to entertain and solicit offers from other buyers. So, even though we might have accepted every term of the seller multiple counter offer, we signed it and we sent it back to the seller, we're not in contract yet. We need the seller to accept our acceptance of their multiple counter. Now, this is why I'm always so excited when I get a single seller counter offer, because all our buyers do is accept it and get it back to the seller, and we're locked in contract. The seller can no longer cancel on us or entertain other offers. When it comes to a seller multiple counteroffer, we are still competing. So that's what's to expect when you get a response, a counteroffer. There's one word, it's so important. It's either a seller single counteroffer or a seller multiple counteroffer. I hope this video helps you guys. At the end of the day, I'm here to help you. So if I didn't answer your question in this video, call me, I'm here to help. Thanks for watching.